Today I am talking about the secret of tithe. Most people think say tithe tiane yana ye tia de masofo. Now one ne yere and now one ne ma edidi. And a lot of people are still paying tithe, but the first person to have paid tithe was Abraham. According to Genesis chapter 18, Genesis chapter 14, verse 18 to 20, the first person to pay tithe, he paid it to Melchizedek, who happens to be Abraham. Now, people say, Abraham go to your tithe. And if probably young man you said they own God in Tina was so mutia tithe. And if probably young man you almost said, Ebia woman dynamic bin Tina was so mutia tithe. Well, be someone is said not in the says when chia tithe ya. Ebia softening Nessie Campon what you are making a very big mistake. And the Martinez young when I said, Nipping and Mudiaka Caribbean, young woman you almost said, they've acquired all knowledge on earth into a bit to make us a metria tight here. And you can medicine to bank. Let me tell you, if your father doesn't lay a very good foundation for you, when you grow, you suffer. And you are better financially, you are better. We are not making it in land, not because God hates us, but because say we couldn't have people who will help us to build a solid foundation for us. When Abraham started building and having a covenant with God, when people started paying huge offerings, maybe I will be one and papa. I'll give you myself. When you win a coach, you are tied to myself with me. And you come to realize me preaching message be saying your message is not a righteousness or catch it or catch it life when it said Sammy Dimo could do boss assassin is when my mother never say my brother about telling India. It was the covenant Abraham had with God in Tinamina. I said, I will just send your people to a promised land. A land filled with milk and honey. So Abraham have to show something a better point of contact. Had you know what your ma or no any answer for? Ya mu baby ya dwen ye se duru baby ya tua tight ya tua dia favor will be. E duru baby ya dwen ye se ya tua tight ya. Aya ya tua dia favor will be. E duru baby ya dwen ye se ye bibia ya ne ye dia apanimonyam bi. Let me tell you, and to me that be am catch them members say if we are coming to pay tithe, put it in an envelope. Naturally we didn't go today. Yeah, we will pray on it for you. You see, when you read Malachi chapter 10, verse 8 coming to 11 now, you will see some God said we've been robbing him, but me no one am interested. But what kind verse 11 now? Was it after paying this, no, I will receive the devourer. Messi was self for no quite now, I'm a say what you man. We are facing problems in our west, in our finances, not because of anything, but because you need no could what title. Nipa bebe and didn't go woman title. Will bet me giant to for so many years now won't try it. And did there be a woman so what Pessica Karabu are now this can eat your hospital bills? A lot of people are near my young communum. I mistakes and your wrongdoings in Alpha Faba. Christianity is governed by rules and regulation. One to mean your wild days, so what assuming I may be Arabian and Yeshua. And in Paya young from Paya 3 years, but you are for the one tight in a 3 year. Hallelujah. And what kind Malachi chapter 8, verse 10 was saying, after doing this, no maybe was certain fence in a media amount. And teacher, I said, well, maybe I would try tight to be and that person have a special favor with God. If I am communicating to you, you understand, sir. Well, baby, I will try tight to be into a one who will say, why not to my cousin be a but because of the no could be with demon Yamintino. What on toes in our city? What don't show up in the Marco universities? But will be our year to my bank according to me, and Mamunko University. When you become too arrogant to learn the principles of the kingdom, that is why a lot of people rise up because of arrogancy. You are disrespecting Nyame and the human and the principles of the kingdom. Osimunya we mfa nso menhwe se mennie wo soro mfansi mfa mamoa. I am asking you today. What how you are start to cheer with tithe ye. If you are facing challenges in your marriage, start paying your tithe well. If your work is not going on well, start paying your tithe well. Have a covenant with God in your tithe. If you are having a problem with childbearing, start paying your tithe. Have a covenant with God. I've seen people challenging God with the tithe they paid. Into me so panyini Yahweh, me will be a mafan say me so for panyini. Baku ni Ghana, baku Ghana until the over Ghana no. Me yesikaka Caribbean na me teso ebu ha men kanjenza papa me twa tithe. But o one ebi na ma sending this kase papa me the way so ma ebi afato nsuro no. But within me I know say I am paying my tithe. There are so many men of God who have abused the pain of tithe. The fact that you are a pastor doesn't mean that you shouldn't pay tithe. I suffer pay woman a new woman but about your basa. Woman ministry didn't grow to a certain level. Woman young girl from part they couldn't put them to a certain height because woman didn't couldn't find me. I am asking you, do you have a covenant with God through tithe? If you do this, I will prevent the devourer. To what kind of some 91 I was saying, and noisome pestilence. Noisome pestilence. Those things they will never have chance in your life. Or say, I will not fly by day. They will not get near you. Baby, what can I say? What was I say? Me no could have said me demand. I saw it now with you, and we are Christian, we are young, but we see some, we see and and you are trying to represent some of the things of the kingdom. And now, if yes, young son, and if I ever but me, I pay tithe not because I have a certain contract with a certain man of God. I pay tithe because I know it is my duty. So since I started ministry, I've been observing some protocols in ministry. And now, what's many I made them come in. I tell you something. Now a spiritual father won't for woman. Leader will do with him. Why again said you will try to reciprocate him. There is no way God will promote you. That is why when you read 2 Kings chapter 2, Elisha has to humble himself before Joshua. In everything he said, my father, I will follow you anywhere you will go. Until he was able to gain the oil and the mantle. So now we are suffering now. We are suffering because we make bizarre. We say we are tired here. And yeah, we are suffering. We are Yaminipa. We are Christian. We are Bana. We cook akara no abesi weti. We cook akara no abesi weti. When timi nkon koduru pempen so we so we koduru wa bera bomu. Won ko anu wo tu kwan no. Wa ba na ye on and off. Why did you say we sick now with Dian who pen out with Dianum? A Santina man the tight won't mean Dino Kuramanyame and to look at the problems you are going through. Look at the problems you are going through. And now Yaria, now Shamaba. When you see Kanya Frew Frigana, now your catcher always a woman may yaren. What sister Yare who for be Yaren to Fesicabra and to what better Pessic and won't mean so many penguin near the Sicana Sanya Yafros and Motono. Who was the Kano Kakarabu so the Bayer project? Let me tell you, anyone who honor God with his tithes, God gives you a special favor. I will prevent the devourer. I will stop the devourer. And to what kind? Deuteronomy chapter 26. Now, Bible can't send me one. Now, or say, what kind verse 50 now? Or say, after paying all your tithe, you have to remember God. You remember God after paying your tithe, honoring your tithe, obeying the rules and regulations governing tithe, or say, you would say to the Lord, look down from thy holy habitation from heaven and bless your people after paying your tithe. Deuteronomy 26, verse 12 to 15. But me 15 you will say, and bless your people, and the land which thou hast given us, and as thou swearest unto our fathers, and Jabba Yame can't be. How about a muchia or titan? God had a covenant with them. Yeah, mammy will be on your tight. Ya papa mo bi en tua tithe wo man di no kora manya me ntia ma ye mo bi ye bede. Enti sa wo so aba no abesua nyame asem no hu no kora. If you don't honor God with your tithe, you will go through the same problem. Wo ma me bobra no wo ko start na ye fresh. Na ye kama. Wo duru ba bi no na afi abrabo no niome tesan. Sika wa tabu onyina na ekọ. Ena ama aduru ba bi a akonma kora mpo na ye wo ma me no papa den so mo beyi. Enti wa bara bokora ya asem. They can't afford to pay their bills because they don't honor God. They think that they are getting small money. I've known some men of God who are closer to me who don't pay tithe. And I've seen the struggles they go through. Most of the time people see me with someone who has more money. But you know, baby, I'm a cultural says by experience that God is keeping us alive. It's not by anything, but we try to do the rules of engagement. We obey the rules of engagement of the kingdom. We don't try to push ourselves to a certain level and say, oh yeah, this of what you obey some of the protocols in the kingdom. We are Christian. If you tag yourself as a Christian, I am telling you, say, oh, when you fully bet me in your choir, but boma be say when you may be now what the Nansa can when you may be now maybe I won't share with tithe ye. When you look at me, when you walk away, Ananias and Sapphira, ask yourself, why will God kill Ananias and Sapphira after they themselves selling their own land? Because they try to cheat God. They try to cheat God. When it comes to tithe, the last quotation I'm quoting, you know, if you read there, you will come to realize, oh, some yara yampoman Fabian told you, there are so many people who give flimsy excuses on when it comes to paying tithe. And now what do you say? Say the answer crofobia kase make your tithe to the community can be kwa komenya nkano. Yes, all this can be kwa komenya nka, but never use your tithe to go and do any donation. We have a special place in which God has ordered every Christian to pay tithe, where you are supposed to pay tithe. And my young one is in Yansafo. Now you are being said, Usuku Kakara will call you until you have quite more knowledge until when you overtry to disobey God. It comes with a punishment. People are collapsing, works are collapsing, marriages are collapsing. When people try to be wiser than God, God said, I will show you the way. If you think you are more wise than me, I will show you that I carry all the power. That is why God has to humble Pharaoh. He tried to teach him that you can't just disobey me. But Pharaoh decided not to obey the rules. And God said, I will let the Red Sea swallow you. I will kill you. Many people have died disobeying God. I'm telling you today, we are Christian here. These are some secrets in paying tithe. So we pay with tithe and you may be paying in because of say we you could be for now what special favor, a special grace to be done soon. Always you have a protocol in the system. Because of what Papa be a whoopinty. We are Christian, you wouldn't dip to when I'm Yenimintino. Dabiano baby Abadurubia. Always Meko Hanama say, Mekaisa, yes, identification card. Memeko Honomo. I mention my name, then they say, Tanahanu, we say. There can be a special treatment, and the house will be a common among Commissar. When you follow God, His rules and regulations, and was never down swap. Baby, you pay in our choir about Bomo return on Quaco here, you appear. Where people will spend 10 days to acquire something because you have a special covenant with God in Intino. The secret of paying tithe. If you want to enjoy good health, tithe ye. If you want to enjoy good marriage, tithe ye. When you will be our person who will marry every penny, Papa, what as a tithe ye. Made for the past 14 years, will be your name be a hospital card. I don't go to hospital. For the past 14 years, I've not been to hospital. But God is still keeping me going. I did you will be a obegun me, I made the chimney. Because we need a wapam. Timmy me Reverend Peter Akla, spiritual father of Taka, should be said. Well, no, so we're not to come now, can't because when your wife is on will be was protocol. Yamin says, you walk or heaven, uncle. Not that we can't die, but we have a special covenant with God. China, what the thing I'm yet here, and more being someone covers Bible says for to body or your sour but apart because you open your ears to some things are infilling a mintino. One with the Nawabarabaye. We began Nanka was sandwichy, now was Saba. Now about Tenano Coreno, but because it says, Yana, you're too late. And I'm a cultural, and my tight to Tiana Yada. Tight to ya. And Manina when he does, he cast away 2,000. That's already 2,200 cities in Mena and Copoa. And Manina we had that because God has a special way of blessing people and lifting people up when they pay tithe. That is why after Abraham finished paying tithe, Bible said Melchizedek laid his on him and blessed him. He blessed him. All those who paid their tithe, who gave honor to God and respected God, said, "You do me, you won't know your mammy. I want you where I'm a warrior, you won't have your mammy. Sekaya menya, you won't have your mammy till the men for which it could be nida." Now, Miss Rash, I'm going to phone no do moko woman. And then, maybe some cattle says, "Muradi, Geuradi, and my tight to train away him." And then, my son come to Abarabos, what would you with tight no would train no curemu? Now, we face challenges for Jumu, what you musika semu. I won't want your dinner mount, and not a Radimio crime mount. Once you won't share with tight and not a Radimo, the spirit of paying tight. One for some was only been no more, a Radinian coupon woman wusum, whom ya a Bema when not in Cabisa, my friend, and Missy can tell us me dinner Corabena. A Radima sound won't be met also. A Radinian Conimum. Now, man, in see with you. So I swear upon some who put your washroom. Now one person be dinner Corabia Menamia, and not a Radima with deliverance. Now one Jewon for an insem. A Radin Shirao, or man in see ye, Adominity. Amen. God bless you. Shalom. Bye-bye.